Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to a special edition of my morning routine. This is a morning routine in the life while we were on vacation. We were in the Florida Keys, and coming from northern Minnesota where it is cold, there was a snowstorm while we were gone. I think 20 inches or so in parts where we lived. It was so nice to get away and be in the sun and the fresh air and the warmth and get all the vitamin D. And it just felt so good. It feels so much easier to wake up in the morning and get excited to do my morning routine when I know it's going to be nice out, when I know there's going to be sun coming up shortly. The nice thing about having a really solid morning routine is that you can take it anywhere. And when you watch this video or you watch any other morning routine, I don't want you to think I have to do exactly what that person is doing on the screen, because everybody is different. Everybody has, different internal clocks. They have different chronotypes, all sorts of different things. So the key is really finding different habits that work for you. If you are somebody who is struggling with a certain habit, or you feel like I can never get in my Bible reading for the day, or I feel like I can never get in my workout for the day, finding those problem areas and then one by one coming up with a new habit to help solve that problem and to help make you become the better version of yourself for each habit. That's how you create a routine. Does it have to be at 5 a.m? No, it has to be where it works for you and that you're going to do consistently, and that it continues to push you into becoming the best version of yourself. So with that, I guess you want to call it a disclaimer. With that disclaimer, this is my morning routine. I always start off by getting myself ready, as you saw, doing a little bit of skincare just to get the day started, and then I go into getting my Energize and then my different Bible readings for the day. So I always start out with my devotional, and right now I'm going through a 40-day Lent study. It's from the Daily Grace Company. I'm really enjoying it so far. It has a few parts of passages in scripture that you'll read each morning, and then some reading, and then 3 different questions and a prayer at the end that you can write out. And so it's called Clinging to the Cross, and I am loving it. It is actually just specific to this year, 2026, so it might be too late to get it. I mean, maybe you could definitely check it out. It's on Daily Grace Co. And I bring my Bible with me on vacation because I'm not going to stop while I'm on vacation. I actually feel close to God at all times, but there's just something about when you're on the ocean and you have all this beautiful nature around you. It just feels like you are in the presence of God. You can just see His creation and His masterpieces just so clearly evident, and I don't know, I feel closer. Of course, I had to bring this outside once the sun really started to come up and I was able to see things. At home, it's been between about 20 below and maybe 30 above on a really, really good day. And so just being able to be outside felt so good. I just am looking back on this and I think I want to be there so bad. So if you are on vacation or you're planning a vacation, I hope this gives you something to look forward to. Now this is a devotional I'm going through currently, and then this is my Bible I bring with. I love how it has the tabs and it has space to write notes, and I am a big highlighter person, so it always feels fun. You got to make it fun. You got to make the experience something that you really look forward to. And of course, this is the Daily Grace Co. Company study that I'm going through right now. It is absolutely beautiful. The artwork in here is just beautiful. I think I want to take some of them out and frame them somehow or something. I really, really enjoy it. you also have a different memory verse, and this was the week 1 memory verse. And so I've been working on that one. And then, of course, I have my journal that I take with as well. It's part prayer journal, part just everything journal. Our view was so beautiful. We watched the sunset here. And then it was almost 7 o'clock, which is when the resort gym would open. So it was about time to get out there. My son was up, everybody else was sleeping. I feel it's so much easier now that the kids are a little bit older to be able to do this. So if you're in a season where your kids are getting up at 5 a.m., this might not work for you. Or maybe your husband, if you have a husband, can take them for you or find what works for you. But this wasn't always the case for me. And so if you look at this and you think, well, I can't do that. My kids are always up early. That's okay. You're in a season. I think push where you can and try to make it happen, but also don't fight the season that you're in, because it is going to change. And one day you're going to have a little bit more freedom. Like I feel like I have a little bit more freedom now. I don't think I could ever get sick of this view or these trees. When you live in a climate where you don't get this, you really, really appreciate all the plant life. I know I took my shoes off and I did a little bit of grounding in the grass, and it just felt so good. I felt like I was just rebalanced. Finding a resort that has a good gym, or that you know is going to have a gym, is something that we definitely consider when we're looking for where we're going to stay. This resort had a really nice gym. It had a huge selection of weights. It even had 4 work weight benches, which was really nice. I follow the app Body, and so I'm currently doing a program, but on vacation my goal was to get in 4 workouts, and we were there for about 7 days. So I thought that was a doable goal, and I think having a goal of a number is really helpful, because if I missed a day, I thought, okay, that's fine, but I know I'll do it the next day. But I also didn't want to miss too many in a row because I knew I had that goal of 4. So finding a goal for yourself, like a number goal, and sticking to it, do not break that promise on yourself, is really helpful. So I was just doing this week, while I was here, I did some random workouts, which I think worked really well. I am not typically a gym person. I used to be, but then, you have 3 kids, and a lot of my workouts, mostly all of them, I do them at home, and I really like it. But there is something about going to the gym. I feel like even if there's like a couple people around, I think, oh gosh, they're going to be judging me if I don't push hard enough, or if I pick too light of a weight. And so after this vacation, I was feeling pretty sore because I really was pushing myself in my workouts for this week. Workouts I do only take 30 minutes, so it really doesn't take too much time out of our family time. I got it done. I felt so much better, and I had more energy, and then it was time to get to the pool. The kids are up ready for the pool right away. Each day we were almost the first people there because I had gotten up early and because my kids are just so excited to go to the pool. So getting ready to go to the pool, trying to pack all of the supplies, that's always a little bit of a thing, but it's worth it for sure.
Table service are going to sit down and the service are going to take it. But if you order from here, it's all on voice to go. Okay, that's fine. So that's how I'm going to go here. Come on in there. Yeah, I'll call your name. I'll open it here. Call your name. Perfect.
I'm not typically a cold coffee drinker, but when in paradise, you got to go for the cold brew. It was just so good. I had one of these every day, and Whoa, I'm not used to that much caffeine, but oh, it was so good. And these views every day was about 75 to 80 degrees. Take me back, please. So much easier to eat healthy when you are in a warmer climate where the produce is in season. It's just so much easier when there's fresh fish, all of that. So that was one thing I really enjoyed about being on vacation as well. That is the extent of my morning routine on vacation, and I hope this video brought you some good vibes and sunshine, and I pray you have the best day.